a little weed, relax.
Hey, did you ever do any fighting?
I did kickboxing and
Tell me about
Taekwondo
that.
tournaments. I was pretty good at Taekwondo. I won a bunch of state championships and won a few national tournaments.
When did you know you wanted to get physical with another human being and do this stuff? Because, you can't be in right frame of mind to want to do this stuff.
No.
You got to realize that.
I was
People
very
that do
scared.
this stuff are not in the right frame of mind.
Yeah.
And that's dealing with fear drives you insane.
Yeah.
To deal with that drives people insane. I was insane during my career. Yes, madly insane from fear.
Yeah. Obviously, I never went through anything like the level that you went through. But for these full contact Taekwondo fights, I was always scared. And but I was scared before that. I was bullied. I moved around a lot. I was a little kid. I was never very big. And we moved from New Jersey to San Francisco when I was 7, from San Francisco to Florida when I was 11, Florida to Boston when I was 14 or 13. So it's just always moving to new schools, always dealing with new kids, and I wasn't big, and I didn't know how to fight, and I got picked on, and I didn't like it. So I said, I want to figure out how to fight. And so I started getting into martial arts, and I just became obsessed with it. I did it every day. I started teaching. I was teaching at Boston University. I was teaching a Taekwondo course when I was 19. I was competing from the time I was 15. I just threw myself into it. It's all I did every day. I worked at the school. I was there every day. I had the keys. I closed up. I opened up. And because of hearing about you, when you were running in the morning, when you knew that everybody else was asleep, that gave you an edge, I'd go there in the middle of the night and open up and work out. I just wanted to just have an edge, and I listened to what you said, and I said, that's a great way to have an edge. I became obsessed with it, but there was no future in it. And then what happened was I went from Taekwondo to kickboxing, and when I started kickboxing, I started getting fucked up. Dudes were beating the shit out of me because I was realizing, I can't keep people at the same distance anymore because I didn't know how to use my hands properly. I knew how to throw some punches a little bit from Taekwondo, but it's not nearly as sophisticated as boxing or kickboxing. And so then I started kickboxing training, and then I started realizing, there's no future in this. What am I doing? I'm just getting my brains beat in, and I'm hard sparring too. The sparring was rough. It was Boston style, put the gloves on, beat the shit out of each other, figure it out as you go along.
Yeah, you ain't gonna learn shit. You figure it out as you go on.
Figure it out as you go along. So a lot of headaches, and but it was hard for me to shut that part of me off, the part of me that just wanted to conquer, the part of me that just wanted to win all the time, to figure out a way to be more intense, more driven, more focused. But when I did stop fighting, it was a huge relief. The relief part was worth the extra anxiety that I got. It was worth it just for the relief of not thinking about fighting all the time, not thinking about when's the next tournament, when's the next event, when's the next thing I'm doing. It was just
that's pretty
that
stressful.
weight.
Yeah.
Well, for you, it had to be way crazier because not only is it the weight, it's the heavyweight championship of the world.
I always wanted to make my mentor happy.